Welcome to my farm. My name is Jim Jai, a manager at my farm working with Maret, the founder of my farm, the team we call the management team of my farm. My farm is a creative hub for Africa startup and also for lip learning. At my farm here, we train youth in different skills ranging from adult literacy, foundational education, TVET education, ranging from carpentry to massage. Basically, my farm is a creative hub, like I said earlier, where we are developing methodologies, trying out different techniques in education, processing, agriculture, and many other areas. My colleague Sire will take you through, and you will see what is going on in each of the departments that we have here at my farm.
Hi guys, I'm Saray and I'm the social media manager here at my farm in addition to other things. So I'm going to take you through just so we're able to see some of the all of the departments here on the farm. My farm is really heavy on the philosophy of from seed to business. We have a really holistic approach of education that takes into account the environment that the students are learning in, and we've really cultivated a community of learners here, from basic literacy and education all the way to skills that can be transformed into creating income. So I'm going to take you through so we can see some of those things here. So when you first walk into my farm, the first thing you're going to see is this set of buildings here, which are the Literacy, Numeracy, and Creativity Lab.
I'm Modu, a facilitator here in the lip learning department. So at first, lip learning is a new learning era with a progressive learning station that combines the technology of tablets, hands-on games, and banners as a basic literacy, numeracy, creativity, and science. You see the poster there where the kids have their drawings and other things, and they just paste it there for when the parents comes, they show their parents what their work is all about.
To conserve water, we have these blue bins under every tap. When people wash their hands, japa to pray, drink water, all of the water that doesn't get used gets caught in the bin. Watering cans everywhere. This one even has water in it. So sometimes you might see the kids or one of the students grab the watering can and come water. So a lot of this stuff here was planted just this morning, and they watered it in with water that's just from the bin. This is their pizza oven, so they make a lot of fresh pizza. Sometimes they bake cakes. Whenever staff has a birthday, hospitality will bake a cake in the pizza oven, and it's fresh and very nice tasting with fresh tomatoes that were grown here in the garden. Let's go here. I'll introduce you to our chefs. This is Auntie Abby and Auntie Sally. They make our meals every day. They make really good wonjo and good ginger for us every day, and we love and appreciate them so much. So behind me is our computer lab. This is where a lot of the business and IT equipment, their computers, chargers, everything is usually kept in here. Most of the time they like to work outside, so they're usually going to be in the Bantaba, but this is their computer lab. Where I'm standing now is kind of the processing area. The processing usually happens in this building over here. These are our water tanks. This is what supplies us with our water. And we also have a small greenhouse here for some of our plants that don't like as much sun as the others. This is the solar oven. They dry a lot of wonjo, mango leaves, anything that needs to be dried pretty much will go in here and will be dried naturally by the sun. They also use it to sterilize the glass jars because processing makes a lot of really yummy foods, and to contain them in glass, you need to make sure it's sanitized. So they put them in here and the sun sanitizes it for us naturally, which is really nice. There's also, you'll notice, a lot of moringa trees planted here. So where we are now is called My Shop. This is where all of the My Farm produced products are sold. We have edible products in here, beauty products in here. We have jams, tomato jam, mango juice, moringa seeds, lemongrass tea, hibiscus or wonjo, mango chutney. We make our own chili and hot sauce. We have some pickled mangoes, which are very, very good, and they're also very good for you. We also have honey, really important. So we have natural shea body cream, moringa, aloe vera, a lot of soaps. I love the soaps because all of them come in different shapes. So right now at home, I have the butterfly. I have the butterfly one. This is Anna. She's the head and lead facilitator for the processing. So she guides the students through all the products they make here. She's a pro, and we are very lucky to have her here. Over here is our pineapple training grounds. We partnered with Amadou Chico, the Pineapple King. We collaborated to create a training course for planting pineapples because we want them to be more popular in the Gambia. This was our first round. So they're doing really well. Pineapples take about 2 years to produce fruit, and these have been here about 3 months, so they're still in infancy. This is where we house the rabbits. Most of the big ones down here are the males, and then the moms and their babies are above. I think right now we have about 20. So a lot of people say that when they come to my farm, it feels like it's 10 degrees cooler than anywhere else in Gambia because we have a lot of shade. In any given day, you will see like 20 to 30 different species of birds, which is really nice. So here is where a lot of the waste from the farm, dead leaves, dead plants even, will get thrown in here, and over time it will decompose and break down into a really nutritious fertilizer that we can then use to bed the plants here. This is just a pile of groundnut shells. I'm sure we all eat our groundnuts, and before the shell even hits the ground, we forget about it. But here we keep every groundnut shell, and we've discovered that you can also use it as a growing medium. So we have some plants that are growing just in groundnut shells. So this is our recycle station. It's connected to the compost because sometimes compost will find its way in the trash, and we just throw it over there. At the end of the day, the youngest students will go around the farm and collect all the trash bins, and they come here and they sort it together. But yeah, we really try to keep sustainability in the day-to-day, and also to keep it in the kids' day-to-day, so that once they leave here, it becomes a part of their regular life. We always have corn growing. We have some lemongrass. Here towards the back of the gardens is where our fish ponds are. This one, we have a lot of water lilies growing, and this one we're kind of working on setting up again because we just harvested it very recently. Here is Karamo's nursery. Karamo is one of the senior members of the garden staff. A lot of the times when we have plants around the farm that are doing really well, he will cut a piece of them and start to propagate them back here and nurse them to maturity so that we can find somewhere to plant them. This might just look like a stick, but it's not just a stick to Karamo. This is like a brand new plant. So I think the nursery is really cool in showing the potential in nature. The head of our tailoring department is Auntie Fatou.
I am Auntie Fatou, and I am the head of the department here. Here is the tailoring department where we train students how to become tailors or seamstresses or dressmakers, starting from measurement, cutting, and then at the end of the day, you should be able to sew your own dress and different types of things.
Next is going to be our multimedia studio. The students that major in this learn a lot about video editing, audio production, just general multimedia things. They're working on editing something they shot this morning.
In here it's multimedia. As you can see, we are editing a video right now. So here we do video editing, music production.
Yeah, my name is Michael Alvin. I am the CEO of Michael Alvin Record in the Gambia here. I'm here in my farm, working with them and try to help the young ones who want to become filmmakers and music producers also, and also help them develop their career in the future, because I see in this Gambia now the multimedia is making a lot of money, and we don't have much work here. Sometimes we say we depend on the school, but after graduating we don't have work to do. And this thing that they are doing here, the music production and the video editing, gonna help them to develop their future and benefit them. Finally decided to come and work here to help the young ones for their future.
Well, in here is the business lab. Business and entrepreneurship is usually the focus. So they have a lot of focus on accounting, financial management, general things that you would need to know to run and maintain your own business. Okay, so actually, last but not least, is the micro garden. So this is kind of like a satellite classroom for the garden students. So they do a lot of their experimenting in this garden here. So a lot of the times, new seeds that they just started will go here. A lot of flowers will go here. And they test out a lot of different farming methods. So a lot of vertical gardening, aquaponics, hydroponics. Some things are like over here, just growing in groundnut shells. And then we also have some hydroponics as well. So all of these are growing just in water.
Hi, my name is Adama. I'm a facilitator at the lip learning area, and this is my farm on wheels. We normally use this car outside to express what we do here in my farm. Like we go to different schools and then spread what we do at my farm around the education side, and then the IT department with the processing side, and then the agriculture side. We also show them that this is what we do at my farm, so that we can have more people that will come and then see what we do here.
This is the MyFarm on wheel we have here at the farm, whereby we will go out for school outreach or community outreach for those who don't have the access to come to my farm. With this MyFarm on wheel, whatever we are doing here at my farm, we just put it here in this truck. We go out there in the community to show them what we are doing there.